Alright, I'm up early anyway, so let's see what happens at 8:30 when the NFP report is released. For me, it looks like we are bouncing at the January 22 bearish trend line on ES, but we fell just below it on SPY. And I have my levels marked off from Adam and Cini for ES, but I couldn't really translate them to SPY. Also, I realized from his newsletter that the contracts for ES will be expiring. Oh, there it is. Look at that volatility, man. Let's see what the news is. I think I have it pulled up. So the unemployment rate is a little higher than before, which I suppose is good news for the market. And Adam and Cini's tweet, he said 3897 is support, and we bounced right at 3894. So we should see 3948, which looks like it's going to happen any moment now. For me, 3948 is not that far below the bull flag. So if we get to 3950, that should be 395 on SPY, on SPY. I considered taking a swing yesterday, but it was over $100 for just a swing to 397 or even 398. I'm assuming the volatility from the NFP report increased the premium value. But still, I don't trust the market. It can be good news, but the market will still fall. Or this could be a fake bounce. But anyways, the market isn't open for an hour for me anyway, so I won't know. Alright, Adam and Cini just tweeted NFP reaction in, and after an initial instant spike down, squeeze underway in ES. I was looking for a relief pop to 3948 and 8 points off so far. But actually, we came pretty close. 394850 remains next up. Key decision point and squeeze trigger back to yesterday's 3970, 3975. 3920 now support. Fail starts unwind again. Okay, that's good information. So let's adjust. I keep showing 3925 as support, but I think 3920 is somewhat complement to my January 22 trend line for the SPY. Okay, I'm just gonna adjust it on ES on my other chart. I know 3936 is resistance, and it so far is holding, but I'm gonna keep 3925 for now for me as support. But again, I can't trade until the market opens, so there's nothing I can really do right now but watch. Alright, what appeared to be a failed breakdown of the overnight lows and a pop back up made me jump in for a long at 394. I may have my stop loss a little bit too tight, and it almost got triggered trying to get over VWAP. Now we're going to try and get over the next SMA, and we're struggling to get past the level I have here on VIX. Right here. I need this to get down to this level at least. And Adam and Cini just tweeted Very fast, trappy NFP action as always in ES. Sold, spiked to 3941, lost overnight low, bounced again. 3920 was unwind trigger, and we quickly sold 40 points after. Failed breakdown of overnight lows. This puts 3920, 3948 back in play. If 3880 fails now, we unwind to 3850. I don't want to be greedy. I just want to see if I can just get a minor profit. If we can make it to 3920, I'll sell here. But it's slow going, and I'm trying to be patient. We're at 3908 now in ES. So my sell target is going to be somewhere here, which will be 392 on SPY. My worry though is just going to unwind and turn back around quickly. But I did have my rule. Once I'm in profits, I will put the stop loss just above. So if I just break even, I break even. And it was like we're pulling back. That's what happened. Oh well. I tried. I probably should have gotten in a little bit earlier, but I was hoping for more of a pullback. But I've noticed these pullbacks don't typically happen when we have a fake breakdown like this. I should have entered on the fake breakdown. But chances are this is going to continue going to 392, and this is going to get up to 60 as I was hoping. But I think that's the only trade I'm going to make today at this point. Alright, I didn't record the last time I took a trade. I went long right about here. I think it was here, yeah. And was hoping to sell up here and set my stop loss so that it'll sell just slightly above break even. Fell here. I had considered a plan of taking a put if we reject at VWAP again and come back down, but that didn't happen. We broke right through. You can see here, let me adjust this. I bet you this shows up on a 30. Oh, I don't want to play that music too long. So you can see here, we've created a 30-minute demand right here. But I'm going to adjust it to the 15-minute here. So we see we've been constantly coming from here. And I wish I had taken this one long. But this is a pretty big jump here. This would have gotten from 20 to 42. And bulls have reclaimed 39.05. And the next level up would be 39.20 to 39.20. So this was an opportunity that was missed here. Alright, one last attempt. Probably not a good one. I'm hoping that we can bounce off of 4.0. Oh, never mind. It's already going back down. I was afraid this might turn into a supply, and it did. And just like that, I've lost all of my profits today. This is what happens when you overtrade. Bulls look like they had this one. This is going to close in about 3 minutes, and I was hoping they can close it above this line. Let's see if they can push it back around. Maybe at the very least I can break even. I'm still hoping that we can creep our way to 39.20, which looks like it's not going to happen. Alright, I'm going to exit here at 38. Yep. Well, that cost me the entire profits which is only, like $5 or $6, but that was unfortunate. I hate trading these days. Yesterday I should have just stayed in my position and I could have made well over $100. Alright, that'll be the last trade for the day. And oh yeah, that really hit. That really hurt. Yeah. So now I was overall positive for the day. Now I'm negative, including all the commission. Of course, now that I'm out of the position, I'm sure this is going to turn around and come back up. Yep. Incredible, dude. What did I enter in again? 44. So I'm almost up back to break even. Anyways, whatever. Well, let me just wait until this 50-minute candle closes and see what happens. I have less than a minute left. Still can't believe I left at 38 and this thing's back up right now to break even. Well, and now it's back down to 38. It's interesting though. Adam Mancini still believes, since we had this little fake breakdown, that we are going to make our way to 3920 or 30. My God, 3920. Trade Brigade posted on his Discord that his indicators show that we are negative, and he pointed out that as long as we are below yesterday's low of day, sellers are in control. I mean, that's one way of looking at it, I suppose. But I think, technically speaking, sellers are in control until we can reclaim. I believe I have it set for 3950 or 3948, or I have 391 here. I don't know if that's maybe too conservative, but it looks like I exited in time. This thing never turned around after all, and formed a clean supply. How much want to bet if I take it short to VWAP, it's going to go ahead and turn around and rally? Look at that. Oh, you saw me put a put. You're not going to let it happen. As far as VIX, I haven't really taken a look at this. We've been trying to get down to here, and it's been a failure. That last push pushed the VIX back down, yes, but if VIX makes it back up to here and breaks through, this is going to drop. Anyways, that's my minor update. I am debating about taking it short, but I think I have an alert here. If for some reason the market starts to really fall again, which Adam Mancini thinks that won't happen because we had our pretty hard fall yesterday, it'll start to unravel once we break below 3880 on ES, and I believe that's about 3887 or 88 here. So, but I should have taken this short once this formed, but instead this is where I took it long and then fell. Lost money. But again, it didn't look like it was going to create a supply until right when I took the trade. Then it came back down. There it is, turned around completely at this level that I must have had from yesterday. and now it's back up. I was in at 44. Here I could be breaking even or getting actual profits. And there it is. There's the push. Didn't even make it to VWAP before it turned around. But it did bounce at 39.05, which is an important level. So I should start doing that. I should just wait for a pullback to one of Adam Mancini's level if it's nearby. Here I could have gotten in at 30 and set my sell at 50 if it's going to push there, which it looks like it's going to right now. There it is. So instead of being negative today, I could have added to my profit and then some. Well, here's a perfect example of what happens when I don't pay attention and follow Adam Mancini's recommendation, but he just tweeted back to where we started in ESF 1 hour ago. ES put in a clear failed breakdown setup as posted, flushing the overnight lows and recovering. I posted this puts 3920, 394850 targets in play. 3920 just hit. So there it is. It's just amazing to me how every time I jump into a play, when it's going in my direction, it turns around against me long enough for me to be shaken out, and then it goes the way I want it to go. So if I had stayed in at 48, I could sell here at 68 right now. So burned. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me well. There's some background noise, but as you can see, this went as high. Let's see, I forget when it was I got in. 44 at 11.11 and sold at 30 at 11.12. Wow, I only gave it a minute. Well, whatever. I mean, a lot can happen in a minute. 11.11. Okay, so this is when I got in, and then it's just red all the way through here, and it got as low as 32 or 29. I think it was 30. Doesn't matter. Then it decided to rally, and it popped up and got as high as 98. So this could have been a big winning day for me, relatively speaking, for my account. And then I just gave up and went and showered. And of course, while I was in the shower, we formed a new 15-minute supply. This was a false breakout. We didn't quite make it to 3940, or 3948 was technically the next target, and we fell back down. It's still possible that the bulls might be able to knock this back up. In fact, I don't know if one can count this as a demand zone. It doesn't really look like the way I normally would use normal demand zones, but who knows. But I'm done. I can't stand trading days like this where it's just chop that has no real follow through. And we're 12 o'clock now, so yeah. All right, full round trip. We made it up to close to where we were pre-market after the news was released, and then rejected. Perfect false breakout scenario, and this would have been a great short. Now we have to see if the bulls can once again turn this around to bring this up. Ugh, I'm just so out of it. I haven't slept well in forever. I'm just not focused. 392. Okay. So, of course, this candle's going to end in a little bit. So let's see if we get a demand forming. But you know what's going to happen, of course. If I take this long, then this is going to plummet. And then one can say, hey, this level's been tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Or at least in the 50-minute time frame. And they can say, oh, you shouldn't have taken this long. Of course, if I don't take it long, then it's going to rally. And then someone can say, well, you should have taken it long. This is clearly good support. It's already been tested clearly so many times and it still holds. You should have taken it long. So, I don't know. going to wait until this candle closes, see what happens with the next candle. Maybe wait until that one at least is almost closed, and then see what happens there. We could get a late Friday afternoon rally, but we could also go ahead and chop even further down, so I don't know. Okay, here we go. 15-minute formed just above previous demand. New, I could just take this long right now, but I was hoping for a pullback. But this is the pullback, I guess. But you know what's going to happen when I go in long. It's going to pull back later after the fact. So nope, I'm not doing it. This always happens. It starts to pull away and I want to get in and I get in late. Then the moment I get in, it turns around. So no. If we pull back just above this demand, I'll go in. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and put the buy in now. What is that, 41? Yeah, there it is. It's just running off. So had I got in at the pullback here, what are we in? 2 minutes into this, so here at 34 or here at 32, I could have gotten in. This is exactly when the 50-minute candle started. Could have gotten in at 36. Yep, it just keeps, there it goes. No pullback, no nothing. It just runs off without me. Guarantee you though, if I had gotten in somewhere here, it would have pulled back and fell. It's like the observer theory in quantum physics. It doesn't seem to matter what plan I pick, it always seems to turn around against me. But I'm starting to wonder if I should worry about, even care if this forms another demand or not. Since we have a clear tested demand here, I should have just put a buy-in somewhere in here. But now it looks like we can't get past VWAP. Okay, let me zoom into a 1 minute and show you what just happened here. We dipped back just enough to bounce at this SMA and then ran back up. Sometimes I wonder if it's even worth using the 15-minute. I mean, that's my plan, but it doesn't seem to be working half the time. And if I zoom out, you can see a test here, 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 and here. This would have been a perfect time to get in. I don't know. I don't know what strategy I'm going to stick with. Are we going to break through? Are we not? Do I wait for a pullback to get back in again, or is this going to be fail after so many tests and break down? I don't know. One thing I don't understand is the high volume today. For the fact that we haven't gone anywhere, we're just chopping sideways. This is a lot of unless maybe everyone else is just so smart and I'm just the idiot that they all know. Go long here, go short here. I mean that's worked so far. Demand formed here, take it long here, payoff. Supply forms here, sell your longs, take it short. Demand forms here, and I guess take it long. You know what? Here we go. And I got skipped, as usual. Right. So since I keep getting skipped and it keeps going beyond my orders, I had to get in at 45. And what happens every time I go in? What happens? It immediately turns against me. You really can't make this shit up, man. Incredible. Now I'm $5 in the hole. More. It's just, you know what? I need to, maybe I should just start buying puts every time I want to get into a call, and vice versa. Because it seems like every single time I get into the trade, every single time it immediately turns against me. I don't get it. I'm perplexed by it. You it's almost like a 99 percentile chance that it happens. And here's what's going to happen now. This is the next thing that happens. Take the trade, goes against me. Next, I sell for a loss, and it turns in my favor. It happened yesterday. It happened this morning here before I went to go take a shower. And now look, we're forming a clean, this candle's about to close in 2 minutes. Or wait, is it 2 minutes? No, actually this one just started 3 minutes ago. $10 in the hole now. It truly feels like the market is waiting for me to sell before I can continue going up. I have a very strong feeling this candle is going to create a new low of day or come close to the previous low of day. And if I don't sell now, I'm going to end up losing like 20, 30 bucks. And this is the continuing situation for me. I take the trade, immediately goes against me. Now I have to decide, do I sell now and not lose as much money, or do I hold out that the trade might go in my favor and sell later and lose more money? It's always a choice between losing some or more money, but rarely ever does it go in my favor as soon as I take the trade. And this is what I'm saying, it's pure luck right here. Forget your strategy, it's pure luck. And if this candle doesn't close above this point, we've created a new supply right now. This just angers me so much. I can't have words for it. Yep, that's it. I'm out. Alright, big loss today. As added to the other days. That's my last trade for the day. I'm done shutting this shit down. I'm not reopening Thinkorswim because I feel like just deleting the app completely as well as my whole entire account. But remember what I said? That the chances are if I didn't go long, it would rally. But if I did go long, it would not only go against me, but it would come close to making a new low of day. And that is quite literally what is happening. I mean, you cannot. Sorry. Let's just figure this out because this is just asinine. Okay. Low of the day for today at 9:45. This is the second lowest low that has been created. And it only did it after I went long. It's amazing. I go long, I don't wait, I sell early. It goes in my favor. I miss out on profits. I go long, I hold, hoping it'll turn against me. It doesn't. I end up losing money. It's like clockwork. It. The only thing I can think of now is every time I think I'm gonna go long, I should just buy a put, and vice versa. I'm gonna start doing that. Just doing the opposite. But here's the thing, once I start doing that, then I'm gonna start losing money because it's gonna suddenly work in my favor. It is just amazing. It really is. You know what? I'm not in the mood to deal with this app right now. We'll do this, and we'll just do this because I can't deal with it. Stupid program.